Welcome to Patagonia. A place where nature refuses to follow ordinary rules. At the edge of South America, powerful winds shape the land, and glaciers move with thunderous force. Here, mountains collapse into the sea, and ancient stories once convinced explorers that giants lived in this land. This is not just a destination, it is one of the last wild frontiers on Earth, where nature still leads the story. Patagonia stretches across southern Argentina and Chile, covering vast plains, icy fjords, and towering mountain ranges. It is one of the most remote regions in the world, where landscapes remain largely untouched by modern development. From massive glaciers to quiet lagoons and wildlife-rich coastlines, Patagonia offers a rare mix of extremes. This journey explores its most breathtaking locations, revealing a land shaped by ice, wind, and time. Before we begin, here's a question for you. Where is Patagonia located? Share your answer in the comments below. If you enjoy meaningful and informative journeys like this, please support the channel. Liking and subscribing is completely free, but it helps creators more than you can imagine. And tell us in the comments, which country should we explore next? Wildlife. Patagonia's wildlife reveals a world where nature still leads every movement. Along the Atlantic coast, cold, nutrient-rich waters attract marine life during summer and early autumn. Large colonies of Magellanic penguins gather on rocky shores, nesting in vast numbers across protected areas. Farther out at sea, blue whales appear briefly, rising to breathe before disappearing into deep ocean waters. In narrow fjords and channels, humpback whales gather, filling the silence with powerful movements and sudden splashes. On remote beaches, elephant seals rest in massive groups during breeding season, turning the shoreline into a living habitat. Moving inland, wide open plains are home to guanacos, wild relatives of llamas grazing across dry grasslands year-round. Small creatures like armadillos quietly dig through the soil, while gray foxes move across the landscape in search of food. At the top of this ecosystem, pumas hunt silently, maintaining balance in these vast and open territories. High above, Andean condors glide effortlessly, using rising air currents to travel long distances without a single wing beat. Together, this wildlife forms a complete natural system, connecting ocean, land, and sky in one of Earth's last untouched regions. Perito Moreno, Argentina. Perito Moreno Glacier stands as one of the most powerful natural sites in southern Patagonia, inside Los Glaciares National Park. Rising nearly 74 meters (240 feet) above the surface of Lake Argentino, its towering ice wall stretches for about 30 kilometers (19 miles). Unlike many glaciers around the world, Perito Moreno is still advancing, creating a rare and dynamic natural phenomenon. The glacier forms part of the southern Patagonian ice field, one of the largest freshwater reserves outside Antarctica. Over time, pressure builds within the ice, causing massive sections to break off and crash into the lake below. These ice-carving events echo like thunder, offering visitors a powerful and unforgettable experience. Viewing platforms are carefully positioned, allowing safe yet close observation of the glacier's immense scale. Cold winds flowing from the ice make even sunny days feel sharp and refreshing throughout the year. For those seeking deeper exploration, guided tours allow visitors to walk across the glacier's surface. Deep crevasses, blue ice formations, and frozen textures reveal layers formed over centuries. The surrounding region supports tourism as a major part of the local economy, with nearby El Calafate serving as the main gateway. Wildlife such as condors and foxes can sometimes be seen around the park, adding life to this icy landscape. Perito Moreno remains one of the few places on Earth where the movement of ice can be seen, heard, and truly felt in real time. Laguna Esmeralda, Argentina. Laguna Esmeralda lies hidden within the forests of Tierra del Fuego, just outside Ushuaia in southern Patagonia. Its striking emerald color comes from fine mineral particles carried by meltwater from nearby glaciers over thousands of years. The lagoon is fed by streams descending from the Ojo del Albino glacier, located about 20 kilometers/12 miles from the city. In earlier times, this lake was much smaller and gradually expanded as glacial melt reshaped the surrounding landscape. Most visitors reach the lagoon by hiking a well-marked trail that takes around 4 hours round trip. The route passes through peat bogs, forests, and open valleys, offering changing scenery along the way. Wildlife such as red foxes and beavers can sometimes be seen near streams and small dams along the trail. Unlike the dramatic glaciers nearby, this place feels calm, with still waters reflecting the surrounding mountains. The area is especially popular in summer, when longer daylight hours make the hike more accessible. Tourism related to hiking and nature exploration plays an important role in the local lifestyle around Ushuaia. Simple packed meals and warm drinks are common for visitors, as facilities remain minimal to preserve the natural setting. Laguna Esmeralda offers a quiet contrast to Patagonia's extreme landscapes, where color, silence, and nature come together in perfect balance. Bariloche, Argentina. San Carlos de Bariloche sits along the southern shore of Lake Nahuel Huapi, surrounded by the Patagonian Andes. The city lies at about 770 meters (2,526 feet) above sea level. With snow-capped peaks rising in every direction, its name comes from the Mapuche language, meaning people from behind the mountain. Founded in the early 20th century, Bariloche grew into one of Argentina's most visited destinations. The city is known for its Alpine-style architecture with wooden buildings, stone structures, and mountain lodges shaping its identity. During winter, nearby Cerro Cathedral becomes a major ski center, covering around 6 square kilometers with extensive slopes. In summer, the region transforms into a hub for hiking, kayaking, cycling, and mountain exploration. Lake Nahuel Huapi supports local tourism and small-scale fishing, while surrounding forests add to the scenic landscape. Bariloche is also famous for its artisan chocolate, with shops lining the town's central streets. Local cuisine often includes Patagonian lamb, trout, and regional desserts influenced by European traditions. Tourism drives much of the local economy, with visitors arriving throughout the year for both adventure and relaxation. Even in warmer months, cool winds from the lake keep temperatures mild, so warm clothing is often needed. Bariloche serves as a gateway to the Lake District, offering access to routes like the Seven Lakes region nearby. Torres del Paine, Chile. Torres del Paine National Park lies in southern Chilean Patagonia, about 112 kilometers/70 miles north of Puerto Natales. Covering over 181,000 hectares, it is one of the largest protected natural areas in Chile. The landscape combines glaciers, lakes, forests, and open plains, creating a rare mix of ecosystems in one region. At its center rise 3 massive granite towers, reaching nearly 2,500 meters/8,202 feet above sea level. These peaks are formed from hard granite, shaped by erosion over millions of years. The park is known for fast-changing weather, with strong winds present throughout most of the year. Even in summer, temperatures remain cool and rarely exceed 16 degrees Celsius/61 degrees Fahrenheit. Wildlife such as guanacos, foxes and pumas live across the plains, while condors glide above the mountains. Glacial lakes like Lake Pehowe and Lake Gray reflect deep blue and turquoise colors, adding to the scenery. Tourism is a major part of the local economy, with thousands of visitors arriving for trekking each year. Popular routes like the W Trek and O Circuit pass through valleys, forests, and along glacier viewpoints. Basic lodges and campsites support travelers, keeping the environment largely protected and minimally developed. Torres del Paine remains one of Patagonia's most iconic landscapes, where raw nature defines every horizon. Tierra del Fuego. Tierra del Fuego lies at the southernmost tip of South America, shared between Argentina and Chile. This remote archipelago marks one of the last inhabited regions before Antarctica begins. The name means "land of fire," given by explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1520 after seeing coastal fires from native communities. Human presence here dates back over 10,000 years, making it one of the earliest settled regions in the Americas. The landscape is defined by rugged mountains, glaciers, forests, and cold coastal waters shaped by extreme weather. Temperatures remain low throughout the year, with frequent rain, snow, and strong winds influencing daily life. Winters last from May to September, often limiting travel, while summer offers longer daylight and better access. Wildlife includes guanacos, wild horses, and seabirds, with condors often seen gliding above the terrain. The northern part of the island supports petroleum activity, while the south focuses on tourism and logistics. Cities like Ushuaia serve as major hubs, often called the southernmost city in the world. Local cuisine features seafood, lamb, and simple warm meals suited to the cold climate. Despite its isolation, Tierra del Fuego connects travelers to glaciers, fjords, and the edge of the continent. It remains a place where survival, history, and nature come together in one of Earth's most extreme environments. El Calafate, Argentina. El Calafate sits on the southern shore of Lake Argentino in the province of Santa Cruz, Argentina. Located at about 200 meters (656 feet) above sea level, it serves as the main gateway to Los Glaciares National Park. The town takes its name from the native calafate bush, known for its small dark berries and yellow flowers. Originally a shelter for wool traders, El Calafate was officially founded in 1927 to support settlement in this remote region. Tourism became its main economic driver after the nearby national park gained international recognition. Today, visitors from around the world arrive here to explore glaciers, lakes, and Patagonian landscapes. The climate is cold and semi-arid, with dry summers and cooler winters influenced by the vast lake nearby. Local cuisine often features Patagonian lamb, trout, and berry-based desserts made from calafate fruit. The town offers a range of accommodations, from simple lodges to modern hotels, supporting year-round tourism. Wildlife such as guanacos, foxes, and various bird species can be seen in the surrounding steppe and wetlands. El Calafate also provides access to boat tours across Lake Argentino, bringing visitors closer to massive glaciers. Despite its small size, the town combines comfort with access to some of the most dramatic natural landscapes in Patagonia. El Calafate remains an essential base for travelers seeking to experience the region's ice fields and remote beauty. Ushuaia, Argentina. Ushuaia stands at the southern edge of Argentina, along the Beagle Channel in Tierra del Fuego. Located at about 54.8 degrees south latitude, it is often considered the southernmost city in the world. The city is surrounded by steep mountains, forests, and cold coastal waters shaped by glacial activity. Ushuaia began as a penal colony in the late 19th century, where prisoners built roads and early infrastructure. Over time, it developed into a civilian town and later became the administrative center of the region. Today, it plays a key role in tourism and serves as a gateway to Antarctic expeditions. The climate remains cold and wet, with temperatures rarely exceeding 15 degrees Celsius / 59 degrees Fahrenheit, even in summer. Winter brings snow and transforms nearby slopes into small ski areas and winter activity zones. The Beagle Channel supports boat tours, offering views of islands, wildlife, and distant glaciers. Local cuisine includes seafood such as king crab, along with lamb and warm regional dishes suited to the climate. Tourism drives much of the local economy, supported by ports, hotels, and guided outdoor activities. Despite modern development, Ushuaia retains its rugged character, shaped by isolation and extreme weather. It remains a place where land, sea, and mountains meet at the very end of the continent. Fitzroy, Argentina. Mount Fitzroy rises sharply on the border between Argentina and Chile, near the town of El CHALTÉN. Standing at about 3,405 meters / 11,171 feet, its steep granite peak dominates the surrounding landscape. The mountain lies within Los Glaciares National Park, a region known for glaciers, lakes, and rugged terrain. Its original name, CHALTÉN, comes from the Tehuelche people, meaning smoking mountain, due to constant cloud cover. Fitzroy is considered one of the most challenging peaks in the world for climbers due to unstable weather. Strong winds, sudden storms, and icy conditions limit climbing opportunities to a short summer window. Even then, only a small number of climbers successfully reach the summit each year. Most visitors experience Fitzroy from below. using well-marked trekking routes around El CHALTÉN. These trails pass through forests, rivers, and glacial lakes, offering clear views of the mountain. Popular viewpoints such as Laguna de los Tres provide close perspectives of its sharp granite faces. Tourism related to trekking and mountaineering supports the local economy of El CHALTÉN. Simple mountain lodges, campsites, and guided tours help visitors explore the region safely. FITZ remains a symbol of Patagonia's raw beauty, where extreme conditions shape one of the world's most striking peaks. Los Glaciares National Park, Argentina. Los Glaciares National Park stretches across southern Patagonia in Argentina's Santa Cruz province. Covering more than 726,000 hectares, it protects one of the largest ice fields outside Antarctica. The park is part of the southern Patagonian ice field, shared between Argentina and Chile. Here, 47 major glaciers and over 200 smaller ones feed lakes and rivers across the landscape. Some glaciers begin near 1,500 meters (4,921 feet) and descend to around 200 meters (656 feet) above sea level. This unique elevation allows visitors to observe massive ice formations from relatively close distances. The park was established in 1937 and later recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its terrain includes mountains, forests, lakes, and wide Patagonian steppe, creating diverse ecosystems. Wildlife such as guanacos, foxes, and condors can be seen throughout the region. Lakes within the park support native fish species like trout, while strict protections limit invasive species. Tourism plays a key role in the local economy, with El Calafate and El CHALTÉN serving as main entry points. Visitors explore the park through trekking, boat tours, and glacier viewpoints across different seasons. Los Glaciares National Park remains one of Patagonia's most important Prirodi Mahfuz Elake, preserving ice, water, and wilderness on a massive scale. El CHALTÉN, Argentina. El CHALTÉN sits at the northern edge of Los Glaciares National Park in Argentina's Santa Cruz province. Located near the meeting point of the De las Vueltas and FITZ rivers, it lies beneath towering peaks. Founded in 1985, it is one of the youngest towns in Argentina, created to support settlement in this remote region. The name comes from the Tehuelche language, meaning smoking mountain, referring to the clouds around Mount Fitzroy. Today, El CHALTÉN is known as the national capital of trekking, attracting hikers from around the world. Well-marked trails begin directly from the town, leading to viewpoints, forests, and glacial lakes. Popular routes include Laguna de los Tres and Laguna Capri, offering clear views of surrounding peaks. The town sits at about 405 meters (1,329 feet) above sea level. With dramatic landscapes rising in every direction, tourism drives the local economy, with small lodges, hostels, and guide services supporting visitors. Local food options often include simple meals such as lamb, soups, and baked goods suited for cold weather. The climate is unpredictable, with strong winds and sudden weather changes common throughout the year. Despite its small size, El CHALTÉN offers direct access to some of Patagonia's most iconic landscapes. It remains a base for exploration, where nature, mountains, and adventure define everyday life. Les Éclaireurs Lighthouse, Argentina. Les Éclaireurs Lighthouse stands on a small rocky island in the Beagle Channel near Ushuaia. Surrounded by cold waters and strong winds, it marks one of the southernmost navigation points in Argentina. The lighthouse rises about 11 meters (36 feet) tall and sits roughly 22 meters (72 feet) above sea level. Its red and white striped structure makes it clearly visible against the dark rocks and ocean backdrop. The light can be seen from nearly 14 kilometers/8.7 miles away, guiding ships through these narrow waters. Construction was completed in 1919. Though it became operational in 1920 due to harsh weather delays, it was built to assist navigation in the busy Beagle Channel. A key route connecting remote regions of Patagonia. The surrounding islands are home to sea lions and seabirds. Creating a small but active ecosystem. Cormorants often rest on nearby rocks. Adding movement and life to the otherwise isolated setting. Boat tours from Ushuaia regularly pass by the lighthouse, offering close views from the water. Fishing and maritime tourism support the local economy, with this landmark playing a central role. Despite its size, the lighthouse has become a symbol of the region's maritime history and isolation. Les Éclaireurs Lighthouse remains a quiet sentinel standing against wind and waves at the edge of the world. PUCÓN, Chile. PUCÓN lies in southern Chile's Araucanía region, near the shores of Lake Villarrica and the Andes Mountains. The town sits at about 230 meters/755 feet above sea level, with Volcán Villarrica rising to 2,847 meters/9,341 feet nearby. Its name comes from the Mapuche language, meaning entrance to the mountains. The area was first explored by Spanish settlers in the 16th century, though permanent growth came much later. PUCÓN developed into a tourism center in the 20th century as roads connected it to nearby cities. Today, it is one of Chile's top adventure destinations, attracting visitors throughout the year. In summer, the lake supports activities like kayaking, swimming, and fishing in clear waters. Hiking trails lead through forests and volcanic terrain, offering views of lava fields and mountain landscapes. In winter, the nearby volcano becomes a ski area, adding seasonal tourism to the local economy. The The region's mild climate allows outdoor activities across most months, with warm summers and cool winters. Local cuisine includes trout, salmon, and traditional Chilean dishes prepared with fresh regional ingredients. Tourism is the main source of income, supported by hotels, tour operators, and outdoor activity services. PUCÓN offers a rare combination of lake, forest, and volcano, creating one of Patagonia's most diverse landscapes. Punta Arenas, Chile. Punta Arenas stands along the Strait of Magellan in southern Chile, facing the cold Southern Ocean. Located at about 53.1 degrees south latitude, it is one of the southernmost cities in the world. The city was founded in 1848 as a small penal colony to secure control of this strategic waterway. Its position along the strait made it an important stop for ships traveling between oceans before modern canals. Over time, Punta Arenas developed into a regional center for trade, exploration, and maritime activity. The climate is cold and windy throughout the year, with temperatures rarely exceeding 14 degrees Celsius / 57 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. Strong winds are common, shaping both daily life and the design of buildings in the city. Today, the city serves as a gateway to Antarctic expeditions and southern Patagonia. Tourism plays a key role in the economy, alongside shipping, research, and regional logistics. Nearby areas support wildlife such as penguins, sea lions, and seabirds along the coast. Local cuisine often features seafood, lamb, and warm dishes suited to the harsh climate. The city also preserves historic buildings reflecting European influence from early settlers. Punta Arenas remains a vital hub at the edge of the continent, where ocean routes and exploration meet. QUEULAT National Park, Chile. QUEULAT National Park lies in Chile's Aysén region, deep within the remote landscapes of northern Patagonia. Covering about 1,540 square kilometers / 595 square miles, it protects glaciers, mountains, and dense temperate rainforests. The park sits along the Carretera Austral, a scenic route connecting isolated parts of southern Chile. Its most famous feature is the Ventisquero Colgante, a hanging glacier clinging to a steep cliff. Meltwater from this glacier forms waterfalls that drop into the Tempanos River below. The contrast of ice, forest, and flowing water creates one of Patagonia's most unique natural scenes. Heavy rainfall throughout the year supports thick vegetation and rich biodiversity across the park. Wildlife includes species such as the poodoo deer, river otters, and small forest mammals. Birdlife is also abundant, with many native species living within the dense canopy. Tourism remains limited but growing, focused on eco-travel and low-impact exploration. Visitors explore short trails, viewpoints, and forest paths leading toward the glacier. Basic facilities are available, but much of the park remains undeveloped and natural. QUEULAT National Park offers a rare combination of glacier, waterfall, and rainforest in one isolated setting. Osorno Volcano, Chile. Osorno Volcano rises in southern Chile's Los Lagos region near the shores of Lake Lanquihui. Standing at about 2,652 meters (8,701 feet), its near-perfect Makrut shape dominates the surrounding landscape. The volcano lies between Lake Lanquihui and Lake Todos los Santos, creating one of the region's most iconic views. Formed by layers of basalt and andesite lava, Osorno is classified as a stratovolcano. It has recorded multiple eruptions over centuries, though recent activity remains closely monitored by scientists. Snow and glaciers cover its upper slopes, creating a sharp contrast between ice and dark volcanic rock. These glaciers also feed streams and rivers that support nearby ecosystems and communities. The area attracts visitors year-round, with skiing and snow activities popular during winter months. In warmer seasons, hiking trails and viewpoints offer clear perspectives of the volcano and surrounding lakes. Local tourism supports the regional economy, along with agriculture and small-scale businesses. Nearby towns provide access to accommodations, guides, and transport for exploring the area safely. Traditional food in the region includes seafood, meats, and locally sourced ingredients influenced by southern Chilean cuisine. Osorno volcano remains a defining natural landmark where volcanic power and alpine beauty exist side by side. Petrohue River, Chile. Petrohue River flows through southern Chile's Los Lagos region, beginning at Lake Todos Los Santos. Stretching about 36 kilometers/22 miles, it travels westward through valleys shaped by glaciers and volcanic activity. The river lies within Vicente Pérez Rosales National Park, one of Chile's oldest protected areas. Its emerald green waters are known for their clarity, created by minerals and glacial sediments. Along its course, the river forms the Petrohue waterfalls, where water crashes over dark volcanic rock. These rocks were formed from ancient lava flows linked to nearby Osorno volcano. The contrast between green water and black basalt creates one of the region's most striking natural scenes. Dense forests surround the river, supported by a cool and wet climate throughout the year. Wildlife in the area includes birds, small mammals, and fish species such as trout and salmon. The river is popular for activities like rafting, kayaking, and sport fishing. Tourism related to these activities contributes to the local economy and supports nearby communities. Viewing platforms and trails allow visitors to safely observe the waterfalls and flowing river. Petrohue River offers a powerful combination of water, forest, and volcanic landscape in one continuous natural system. Oca Island, Chile. Oca Island lies off the coast of Chiloé archipelago in southern Chile, near the village of Quemchi. This small island measures about 300 meters (984 feet) in length and around 110 meters (361 feet) in width. It is connected to the mainland by a wooden footbridge stretching roughly 437 meters (1,433 feet) across calm waters. The island is surrounded by quiet coastal scenery with tidal wetlands and shallow al-Bahariya areas nearby. Orkar is often called the Isle of Souls due to its peaceful atmosphere and historical burial grounds. The landscape includes gardens, trees, and simple walking paths that reflect local traditions and craftsmanship. The surrounding wetlands attract birdlife such as black-necked swans and other coastal species. Fishing and small-scale coastal activities support the nearby communities of Quemchi. Tourism here remains gentle and low impact, focused on short visits and quiet exploration. Local food in the region includes seafood, potatoes, and traditional dishes common across Chiloé. Visitors often walk slowly across the wooden bridge, taking in views of the water and surrounding hills. The island's design reflects harmony with nature, using wood and simple structures suited to the environment. Orkar Island offers a calm and reflective experience, where simplicity and landscape come together in balance. Lake Argentino, Argentina. Lake Argentino lies in southern Patagonia within Santa Cruz province near Los Glaciares National Park. It is the largest freshwater lake in Argentina, covering about 1,415 square kilometers (546 square miles). The lake sits at roughly 187 meters (614 feet) above sea level and reaches depths of up to 500 meters (1,640 feet). Its pale blue color comes from fine glacial sediments, often called glacial milk, carried by melting ice. Major glaciers, including PERITO MORENO, feed directly into the lake, shaping its size and appearance. Water from the lake flows into the Santa Cruz River, eventually reaching the Atlantic Ocean over long distances. The surrounding landscape includes mountains, ice fields, and open Patagonian steppe. Wildlife around the lake includes flamingos, swans, ducks, and condors, often seen flying above. The nearby town of El Calafate serves as the main access point for visitors exploring the lake. Boat tours operate across its waters, allowing close views of glaciers and floating ice formations. Tourism plays a major role in the local economy, supported by lodges, guides, and transport services. Fishing and small-scale activities also take place in certain areas under regulated conditions. Lake Argentino remains a central feature of Patagonia, where ice, water, and landscape combine on a massive scale. Nahuel Huapi, Argentina. Nahuel Huapi lies in northern Patagonia, spanning parts of Rio Negro and Neuquén provinces in Argentina. It is both a vast glacial lake and a protected national park, covering over 7,000 square kilometers / 2,703 square miles. The lake reaches depths of about 464 meters / 1,522 feet, with cold, clear waters shaped by ancient glaciers. Its name comes from the Mapuche language, often interpreted as Island of the Puma. Established in 1934, Nahuel Huapi National Park is the oldest national park in Argentina. The landscape includes lakes, forests, mountains, and valleys formed during the last ice age. Snow-capped peaks of the Andes surround the region, creating dramatic scenery in every direction. Wildlife includes deer, foxes, birds, and fish species such as trout found in the lake's waters. The park supports outdoor activities like trekking, boating, fishing, and mountain exploration. Nearby San Carlos de Bariloche serves as the main access point and tourism hub. Tourism plays a key role in the local economy, supported by lodges, guides, and transport services. Local cuisine reflects Patagonian and European influences, including meats, trout, and regional desserts. Nahuel Huapi offers a complete natural system where water, forest, and mountains exist in balance. Los Lagos region, Chile. Los Lagos region lies in southern Chile, forming a key part of northern Patagonia's lake and fjord landscapes. The region stretches from the Pacific coast to the Andes Mountains, shaped by glaciers over thousands of years. It includes lakes, islands, rivers, and dense temperate rainforests across a wide geographic area. Major lakes such as Lake Lanquihue and Lake Todos los Santos define much of the landscape. Snow-capped volcanoes like Osorno rise above these waters, creating one of Chile's most iconic natural views. Human history in this region dates back thousands of years, with indigenous communities shaping early life. Later, European settlers introduced farming, wooden architecture, and new cultural traditions. Today, agriculture, fishing, and aquaculture form the backbone of the regional economy. Salmon farming, dairy production, and forestry are among the most important industries. Tourism has grown steadily, with visitors exploring lakes, volcanoes, and coastal islands. The climate is cool and wet, supporting lush forests and rich biodiversity throughout the year. Local cuisine features seafood, potatoes, and traditional southern Chilean dishes. Los Lagos region represents a blend of nature, culture, and history, where water and land define everyday life. Beagle Channel. Beagle Channel stretches along the southern edge of South America, separating Argentina's Tierra del Fuego from islands to the south. This narrow waterway extends for about 240 kilometers/149 miles, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific maritime routes. Named after the HMS Beagle, it became known during early explorations of the region in the 19th century. The channel is surrounded by mountains, glaciers, and forested islands shaped by ancient ice movements. Cold waters and shifting weather conditions define navigation through this Ilmintaka. For thousands of years, indigenous communities traveled these waters using small boats adapted to harsh conditions. Today, the channel serves as an important route for tourism, research vessels, and local marine transport. Wildlife is abundant, including sea lions, seabirds, and occasional dolphin sightings along the route. Boat tours from Ushuaia allow visitors to explore nearby islands and view glaciers from the water. The climate remains cold and windy throughout the year, with frequent rain and sudden changes. Fishing and maritime activity contribute to the local economy alongside tourism. The channel has also held historical importance as a boundary between Argentina and Chile. Beagle Channel remains a defining feature of Patagonia, where sea, mountains, and history meet at the edge of the continent. Puerto Madryn, Argentina. Puerto Madryn lies along the coast of Chubut province in Argentine Patagonia, facing the calm waters of Golfo Nuevo. The city sits at about sea level, with wide beaches and dry steppe landscapes stretching inland. Founded in the 1860s by Welsh settlers, it grew as a small port before developing into a tourism center. Its location near the Valdez Peninsula makes it one of the best places in the world for marine wildlife viewing. Southern right whales visit these waters between June and December, often coming close to the shore. Penguins, sea lions, elephant seals, and dolphins also inhabit the surrounding coastline throughout the year. The region's cold desert climate receives very little rainfall, yet marine life thrives along the coast. Tourism plays a major role in the local economy, supported by diving, boat tours, and wildlife excursions. The city is also known for its clear waters, making it a popular destination for scuba diving and snorkeling. Local cuisine includes fresh seafood such as fish, squid, and shellfish, reflecting the coastal environment. Infrastructure such as hotels, guides, and transport services supports visitors year-round. Nearby natural areas offer opportunities for trekking, biking, and exploring coastal landscapes. Puerto Madryn provides a rare combination of desert, ocean, and wildlife in one accessible Patagonian destination. Villarrica Volcano, Chile. Villarrica Volcano rises in southern Chile's Araucanía region near Lake Villarrica and the town of PUCÓN. Standing at about 2,847 meters (9,341 feet), it is one of the most active volcanoes in South America. Its mahroot shape is often covered with snow, creating a striking contrast between ice and volcanic rock. The volcano is classified as a stratovolcano, built from layers of lava and ash over time. It has recorded multiple eruptions, and its activity is closely monitored by scientific observatories. At its summit lies an active crater that often releases gas and visible heat from deep darkle the earth. During colder months, snow and ice cover the slopes, allowing skiing and winter sports near its base. In warmer seasons, guided climbs lead visitors toward the crater, crossing snowfields and rocky terrain. The surrounding area supports tourism as a key economic activity, especially in nearby PUCÓN. Forests, rivers, and lakes around the volcano create a diverse natural environment shaped by volcanic activity. Local cuisine includes fish, meats, and traditional Chilean dishes prepared with regional ingredients. The region's mild climate supports year-round travel, though conditions can change quickly at higher elevations. Villarrica volcano remains a powerful natural feature, where visible activity and scenic beauty exist side by side. Lake Llanquihue, Chile. Lake Llanquihue lies in southern Chile's Los Lagos region, surrounded by volcanoes and forested landscapes. Covering about 860 square kilometers / 332 square miles, it is the second largest lake in Chile. The lake was formed by glacial activity, which carved its wide basin during the last ice age. Its deep blue waters reflect nearby peaks, including Osorno and Calbuco volcanoes. The shoreline is dotted with towns such as Puerto Varas and Frutillar, known for their cultural heritage. European settlers, particularly from Germany, influenced local architecture, farming, and traditions in this region. Agriculture, dairy production, and tourism form the backbone of the local economy. The lake supports fishing activities with species like trout and salmon found in its cold waters. Visitors enjoy activities such as kayaking, sailing, and walking along scenic waterfront areas. The climate is cool and wet, supporting green forests and fertile farmland throughout the year. Local cuisine reflects both Chilean and European influences, including seafood, meats, and baked goods. Tourism infrastructure includes hotels, cafes, and lakeside promenades designed for visitors. Lake Lanquihu offers a balanced setting of water, mountains, and culture in one of southern Chile's most scenic regions. Puerto Natales, Chile. Puerto Natales lies in southern Chilean Patagonia, about 247 kilometers/153 miles from Punta Arenas. It sits at the edge of the Última Esperanza Sound, where fjords meet open waters and mountain routes begin. The town is located at about 3 meters/10 feet above sea level, surrounded by cold coastal winds and rugged terrain. Before modern settlement, indigenous communities navigated these waters using small boats for survival. European exploration reached the area in the 16th century, but the town developed mainly in the late 1800s. Early growth was driven by sheep farming, which shaped the region's economy for many decades. Today, tourism is the main economic activity, with visitors using the town as a base for nearby national parks. Puerto Natales serves as the primary gateway to Torres del Paine, one of Patagonia's most visited regions. The climate is cold and windy throughout the year, with frequent rain and rapidly changing conditions. Local cuisine includes lamb, seafood, and warm dishes suited to the harsh environment. Small hotels, lodges, and transport services support travelers heading into remote landscapes. Fishing and aquaculture still play a role in the local economy alongside tourism. Puerto Natales remains a key transit point where sea routes and mountain adventures begin in Patagonia. Circuito Chico, Argentina. Circuito Chico is a scenic route near San Carlos de Bariloche, located within Nahuel Huapi National Park. The The route forms a loop of about 60 to 65 kilometers / 37 to 40 miles, passing through lakes, forests, and mountain viewpoints. It runs along the shores of Lake Nahuel Huapi and Lake Moreno, offering continuous views of water and peaks. The drive usually takes 3 to 4 hours with stops, depending on how often visitors pause for viewpoints. Travelers can explore the circuit by car, bicycle, or guided tour, with cycling popular during summer months. One of the highlights is Cerro Campanario, where a chairlift reaches a viewpoint above 1,050 meters / 3,445 feet. From the top, visitors can see lakes, islands, forests, and distant Andean peaks in one wide panorama. The route also passes small beaches, forest trails, and quiet picnic areas along the lakeshore. Tourism related to this route supports local businesses such as cafes, lodges, and rental services. Nearby areas offer regional food, including trout, lamb, and locally made chocolate products. The climate is cool throughout the year, with changing weather adding variety to the landscape. Forests along the route are home to birds and small wildlife adapted to the Patagonian environment. Circuito Chico provides one of the most accessible ways to experience Patagonia's lakes and mountain scenery in a single journey. Cerro Catedral, Argentina. Cerro Catedral rises near San Carlos de Bariloche within Nahuel Huapi National Park in northern Patagonia. Located about 19 kilometers / 12 miles from the city, it is one of the most important ski centers in South America. The mountain reaches elevations above 2,100 meters / 6,890 feet, with slopes shaped by glacial and alpine conditions. Its name comes from rock formations near the summit that resemble cathedral towers. The ski area covers around 6 square kilometers, offering nearly 48 kilometers / 30 miles of marked runs for mukhtalif skill levels. Modern lift systems can carry thousands of visitors per hour, supporting high seasonal tourism. In winter, Heavy snowfall creates ideal conditions for skiing, snowboarding, and snow activities. During summer, the slopes open for hiking, mountain biking, and scenic chairlift rides. From Hayanikat, visitors can view Lake Nahuel Huapi and surrounding Andean landscapes. Tourism is the main driver of the local economy, supported by hotels, rentals, and guiding services. Nearby Bariloche provides accommodation, transport, and access to regional attractions. Local food options include Patagonian lamb, trout, and warm meals suited to mountain climates. Cerro Cathedral remains a year-round destination where winter sports and summer exploration share the same terrain. Cerro Marshall, Argentina. Cerro Marshall rises just 7 kilometers (4.3 miles) northwest of Ushuaia, overlooking the southernmost city in Argentina. The mountain reaches elevations above 1,000 meters (3,281 feet), with its glacier lying higher along the slopes. From its viewpoints, visitors can see the Beagle Channel, surrounding islands, and the city below. The area is easily accessible by road, followed by short hikes leading into forested and alpine terrain. In winter, Cerro Marshall becomes a local ski area, offering smaller slopes for skiing and snowboarding. Unlike larger resorts, it provides a quieter experience with fewer crowds and closer connection to nature. The Marshall Glacier supplies fresh water to parts of Ushuaia, making it important for the local community. During summer, hiking trails pass through lenga forests and open areas shaped by glacial activity. Weather conditions can change quickly, with cold winds and snow possible even outside winter months. Tourism contributes to the local economy, supported by small lodges, cafes, and guided activities. Wildlife in the area includes birds and small mammals adapted to cold mountain environments. Visitors often carry warm clothing due to shifting temperatures at higher elevations. Cerro Marshall offers a close and accessible mountain experience, combining views, trails, and tabiat near the edge of Patagonia. Escondido Lake, Argentina. Escondido Lake lies hidden between forested mountains in Tierra del Fuego, along Argentina's Route 3. Located near Paso Garibaldi, the lake sits at about 250 meters (820 feet) above sea level. Its name means hidden lake, reflecting its position between steep slopes and dense Patagonian forests. Formed by glacial activity, the lake features clear waters surrounded by quiet natural scenery. Compared to larger nearby lakes, Escondido offers a more intimate and peaceful environment. The area is easily accessible by road, making it a popular tawakuf for travelers heading toward Ushuaia. Visitors often stop at viewpoints along the route to observe the lake from above. The surrounding forests are home to birds and small wildlife adapted to cool and humid climate conditions. Fishing is a common activity, with species such as trout found in the lake's waters. Summer months from December to March bring longer daylight and milder temperatures for exploration. Winter transforms the region into a snow-covered landscape, limiting access but enhancing its quiet atmosphere. Tourism remains small-scale, supporting local guides and roadside services along the highway. Escondido Lake provides a calm, natural setting where water, forest, and mountains meet in silence. San Eduardo Chapel, Argentina. San Eduardo Chapel stands within Nahuel Huapi National Park, near the Llao Llao Peninsula close to Bariloche. Built in 1938, it was designed by Argentine architect Alejandro Bustillo as part of a larger regional project. The chapel sits on a gentle rise, offering clear views of surrounding forests, lakes, and distant mountains. Constructed mainly from wood and stone, it reflects traditional Patagonian architectural styles. Its simple design blends naturally with the landscape, using local materials suited to the environment. The structure is small in size, creating a quiet and reflective atmosphere for visitors. Surrounding gardens and forest paths add to the peaceful setting around the chapel. the location became part of a broader tourism development linked to the Lau Lau Hotel nearby. Today, it remains a cultural landmark within the park, attracting visitors interested in architecture and scenery. Tourism in the area supports local businesses, including lodges, cafes, and guided tours. Nearby, Bariloche provides access to accommodations, transport, and regional travel routes. The climate is cool throughout the year, with changing weather adding variety to the landscape. San Eduardo Chapel offers a combination of architecture and nature set within one of Patagonia's most scenic areas. Chiloé Island, Chile. Chiloé Island lies off the southern coast of Chile, forming the largest island in the Chiloé archipelago. Covering about 8,394 square kilometers / 3,241 square miles, it features rolling hills, dense forests, and a rugged Pacific coastline. The island's landscape is shaped by heavy rainfall, creating green fields, wetlands, and temperate rainforests. Human history here blends indigenous traditions with later European influences, shaping a distinct regional identity. Traditional wooden houses and coastal settlements reflect adaptation to tides and changing sea levels. Fishing, aquaculture, and small-scale farming form the backbone of the local economy. Salmon farming and seafood harvesting play a major role in daily life across the island. The coastline supports rich marine biodiversity, with birds and sea life common along the shores. Tourism has grown steadily, attracting visitors interested in nature, culture, and coastal landscapes. Local cuisine includes seafood, potatoes, and traditional dishes unique to southern Chile. The climate remains cool and wet throughout the year, influencing both lifestyle and agriculture. Roads and ferries connect the island to mainland Chile, making access easier for travelers. Chiloé Island offers a combination of nature and culture, where land, sea, and tradition exist closely together. Route 40, Ruta 40, Argentina. Route 40, known as Ruta 40, runs along western Argentina from the far south to the Bolivian border, stretching over 5,200 kilometers / 3,230 miles. It is one of the longest roads in South America. The highway runs roughly parallel to the Andes Mountains, linking diverse landscapes across the country. Along its route, it passes through deserts, lakes, forests, glaciers, and high-altitude plateaus. Ruta 40 crosses once provinces and connects numerous towns, national parks, and remote regions. It also intersects with more than 20 national parks, making it a key route for nature tourism. The road was developed gradually over decades, combining older paths into a single national route. In Patagonia, it provides access to glaciers, mountains, and open steppe landscapes. Conditions vary along the road, with some sections paved and others remaining unpaved in remote areas. Travelers use it for long-distance journeys, often covering large sections over several days. Tourism along Ruta 40 supports small towns, local services, and regional businesses. The route is popular among road trip travelers seeking wide, open scenery and changing environments. Ruta 40 remains a symbol of travel in Argentina, connecting the country's most varied landscapes through one continuous journey. As our journey through Patagonia comes to an end, the land reveals its true character. From towering glaciers and silent lagoons to vast plains and coastal wildlife, every place tells a different story. Mountains, rivers, and oceans exist together, shaped by wind, ice, and time over thousands of years. Patagonia is not just a destination, it is a reminder of how powerful and untouched nature can still be. And wherever your next journey takes you, may it be full of wonder. If this journey inspired you, please like and subscribe. It's completely free, yet it helps creators more than you can imagine. And tell us in the comments, which country should we explore next?